Hawkeye, let's face it, he's nobody's favorite Avenger. Oh come on, you kinda know it's true. But even if Clint's new limited series wasn't initially our most anticipated Disney Plus Marvel offering, we have to say, the trailer makes it look super fun. An action-packed Christmas romp in the spirit of Shane Black? I mean, sign us up. There's also the matter of how this show might change the MCU going forward, and you might be surprised to discover that there are more than a few compelling theories out there, which, if true, could have a big impact on this sprawling universe. So let's dive in. Of course, the question on everybody's lips after Black Widow is, what's gonna go down between Yelena and Clint Barton? It's been confirmed that Yelena will be appearing in the new Disney Plus show, and the smart money is on Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine manipulating the grieving assassin into killing poor old Clint. But could there be more to it than that? The Contessa's plan is still shrouded in mystery, but we know that she has already recruited her very own Captain America, and even her very own Black Widow. Might she be in the market for her very own Hawkeye as well? Of course, there's no way the original Hawkeye could be manipulated into turning to the dark side. He's been around the block too many times for that. But a younger, more impressionable version, like Kate Bishop, she could fit quite nicely on the Contessa's new team of Dark Avengers, or Thunderbolts, or, whatever she ends up calling them. Let's just say that we wouldn't be surprised if Yelena's mission was more complicated than just kill Clint. So way back in the distant past of 2020, let's keep it distant, there were rumors floating around that the ultimate villain of the Hawkeye show was going to be cosmic book favorite Madame Masque. We've had no official confirmation since then with no casting clues. Or have we? We know that Vera Farmiga, hot off the third Conjuring movie, is going to be playing Kate Bishop's mother, Eleanor. But she's a pretty heavyweight talent to be relegated to the role of somebody's mom. So might Farmiga be playing Madame Masque? It makes sense if you think about it. Part of Kate Bishop's motivation in the comics is rebelling against her parents' criminal activities. In fact, in those very same comics, her father Derek has had direct dealings with Madame Masque. What we're saying is it would make a lot of sense both in terms of comic book lore and in terms of the personal stakes of the show if Vera Farmiga was playing Madame Masque. Okay, that's more than enough drum rolls. For better or worse, the Marvel Brain Trust has always had at least one eye on the future. Every new property is always sowing the seeds of something else, sometimes subtly, sometimes, less so. And there's no way that they're introducing Kate Bishop only to tie off her story in this limited series and never return again. In fact, Kate is part of a pattern of assembling new blood, and we're pretty sure we can figure out where that leads. Think about it. We've seen Wiccan and Speed in WandaVision, and it seems a dead cert we'll be seeing them again. Miss Marvel is forthcoming, as is the debut of Riri Williams in Ironheart. America Chavez will be introduced in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. We glimpsed Elijah Bradley, known in the comics as Patriot, in Falcon and Winter Soldier. Not so much a trail of breadcrumbs as a big flashing neon sign saying, Young Avengers. Keep an eye out for those post-credit scenes, people. Okay, this next one is kind of a long shot, but it's a fun one to consider. You might have noticed a certain Vincent D'Onofrio liking a bunch of tweets to do with the Hawkeye show. MCU fans will of course know D'Onofrio as Wilson Fisk, aka the Kingpin from the dearly departed Marvel Netflix shows. Comic fans will also know that Kingpin has a connection to Echo, a character who is confirmed to be appearing in Hawkeye. So what? Is the Kingpin back? It's not the likeliest preposition in the world, granted, but it would be pretty awesome. D'Onofrio was undoubtedly a highlight of the Marvel Netflix shows, and if they brought him back, that could have major ramifications for the future of the MCU. Might we then see Jessica Jones again? Or Luke Cage? Or even a certain Man Without Fear? Okay, sure, this is a lot of speculation based on an actor liking some tweets, but heck, that's what we're here for. You know who we haven't really talked about much in this Hawkeye-related video? Hawkeye. Clint Barton has already retired twice over the various MCU phases, and from the looks of the trailer, the only reason he's coming back for this show is out of necessity. So will this be the last we see of him? Naturally, the expectation is that Kate Bishop will be taking on the mantle of Hawkeye, but will Clint be retiring for the third time? Or might there be a more final ending in the cards for Agent Barton? After all, Clint has never really paid his dues for the violent rampage he went on during the blip. Sacrificing his life to save his successor is pretty good penance as far as we're concerned. I mean, obviously it wouldn't be very Christmassy, but it would be thematically strong. And it's not like the guy is particularly fond of golf. What's he gonna do if he retires again? Of course, the biggest clue about the show's secret agenda is hiding in plain sight. It's set at Christmas, right? Which MCU movie was notably set at Christmas? Iron Man 3. Which can only mean one thing: Hawkeye's big bad will be Iron Man 3 kid. You heard it here first, folks, huh? Right? Is this something? Huh? No? Right? Okay.